Okay.
Okay, Joe and I are here at Riverview High School, and we're looking at our filter system. So we're trying to go on some sites to see what is safe and what's not. We have a filter system here at Riverview, and we found some sites that we've gone through that shows us that even though you have a filter system, it's not as safe as you might think. We personally are for filters, and just for this reason. So we're going to show you some sites that we were able to get through, just typing in different things, and this is with a filter system.
One of the first ones we went on was one for Rubens, where we showed a number of his paintings, and these are still fairly artistic, but they also contain a great deal of nudity. Now we could get on this one, but we could also get on another one for Caravaggio, whose works are very dark. Here we have a young man who decapitated, I believe this is supposed to be David and Goliath, and it shows him holding his disembodied head. And also we have a very famous painting by Caravaggio called The Doubting Thomas, where he's doubting whether or not this is actually Christ and he's risen. You can graphically see Thomas putting his fingers into Christ, checking to see if he's real. Also, if we looked up human sexuality, it did show us a lot of science pictures, but we also had a video, or a picture of a nude model, or a nude statue. And on the same note, we looked at this girl, this actress, Tara Tat, and she's obviously nude, or close to it.
Her breasts are showing.
Her breasts are showing, thank you. I was trying to be politically correct. Now, one of the ones that was should probably be blocked is one called findadeath.com. On this website, it lists all different types of celebrities and how they died and information about how they died, and also includes pictures of them. This particular one we're on right here is of Andrew Cunanan, and he shows all the basic stuff, but then also gives a picture where Cunanan is exposing himself to the camera. And also we have another actress or celebrity, and he blatantly has a nude picture on it. Now this is something any high school student at Riverview could get to, and probably most disturbing is he had pictures of Jeffrey Dahmer's victims, and it talks all about Jeffrey Dahmer, talks about what he did, shows some of the pictures that are not too bad, pictures of his apartment from the outside, and has pictures of his apartment on the inside, but then also lists or shows photographs of all of his victims. And also four pictures, very graphic pictures, very disturbing pictures of his victims. I'm not going to click on these, but the first one and the third one both show male victims who are already dead but have obviously been tortured before they were killed. The second one, victim 2, is an extremely graphic, extremely disturbing picture that shows a male draped over the side of a bathtub, and his chest was completely cut open, and it looked like his entire insides were gutted out. And then the fourth one, victim 4, showed a decapitated head, 2 disembodied hands, and plus a male genitalia sitting on what looked to be a table. Now these were all shown even though once we clicked on at the top it said access denied. So even with a filter, even on our system, we were still able to get to the stuff that I would not want my kid or students viewing.
And this was just by clicking on it. We didn't have to go through anything to try to bypass the filters. It says it's denied, but it's not.
Also, we could get to South Park. And those of you who are not familiar with South Park, they can get very very off color.
Children, remember the Save Our Fragile Planet essay contest that you children worked so hard on last month? One of our very own South Park students has won the national prize. Wow, I knew I would win. Gosh, Mr. Garrison, that sure is exciting. That's right, Mr. Hat. The winner of the National Save Our Fragile Planet
Maybe
contest
just go
is
back and play the beginning where it's really
Eric
quickly.
Cartman.
I think it's coming up here.
Congratulations, Eric, on writing the award-winning paper. Kick ass. That's impossible. Cartman doesn't know a rainforest from a Pop-Tart. Yeah, I do. Pop-Tarts are frosted. Out of over 1 million papers, Eric's was chosen as the grand prize winner. Wow. What did you write about, Cartman?
Okay. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with South Park, it is animated, but it is definitely not for children. It's a lot of swearing, a lot of adult situations, and we were able to get to them on Riverview High School's websites without any problems at all.
So this is why we're for filters, because you can accidentally get on some of these sites, even if, just as a teacher. And it's also, you want to have a really good acceptable use policy and code of conduct. Our students are not allowed to go on YouTube or MySpace or Facebook or any of those sites. It's an automatic suspension if they're caught on those sites. So we do have a really strong, filters aren't that strong, but we do have a strong acceptable use policy and code of conduct.
That might be something you want to say in person, though.
Yeah.
instead of on the
Well,
filter.
yeah, we can take it.